Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 hidden messages in Disney films.
What are you playing at?
For this list, we'll be looking at the most eyebrow-raising messages, references, or jokes that you'd have to be pretty observant to spot in Disney films. What surprising secrets have you uncovered? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Double Toy Entendre, Toy Story. Since 1995, we've seen Toy Story more times than we can count.
And there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Hello?
Oh, yeah! Ah! Whoa! Hey, whoa! Did I frighten you? Didn't mean to. Sorry.
But did you notice the hidden gag under Sid's bed? One of the most perilous moments for Buzz Lightyear and Woody is their time at the sadistic neighbor kid's house. This young Dr. Frankenstein enjoys taking toys apart and putting them back together in monstrous ways.
Hannah! Janie's all better now.
However, one of these creations is a subtle joke for those who are paying close attention. It's a pair of shapely legs with a hooked crane on top. So technically this doll could then be called a hook, something. Sure, let's go with that.
The word I'm searching for, I can't say because there's preschool toys present.
Number 9. Oedipus Complexity, Hercules. The Disney version of Hercules plays fast and loose with the hero's original Greek story.
Hold it! Zeus is your father, right? Zeus, the big guy, he's your daddy!
However, it does include many references to mythology. One of these is made by Hercules as he and Megara are discussing the day they spent together. The muscly hero makes it clear that they saw the play Oedipus, and that he's glad his problems aren't nearly as bad as those experienced by the main character of that play.
And then that play, that Oedipus thing? Man, I thought I had problems.
We don't blame him. Given that Hercules is a hero of similar caliber, that would have been a very Game of Thrones style story to explore in a film for kids.
Don't worry, Shorty here can explain it to you later.
Number 8. A tiny what? Ratatouille.
Tell your chef, Linguini, that I want whatever he dares to serve me. Tell him to hit me with his best shot.
Admitting a small rat makes himself at home under your chef's hat and puppeteers you by the hair in order to help you cook? Yeah, it's not an easy thing to tell a beautiful woman. We get it. Linguini struggles with his words, to say the least, when he confesses to Colette, and hidden in this awkward moment is a very quick physical joke.
He's up here.
In your brain.
Yeah, why is it so hard to talk to you?
Linguini stutters out that he has something tiny and makes a measuring gesture with his fingers. Colette seems to do a quick calculation before briefly glancing down, only making the real truth of it all that much funnier for those who caught on.
I have this tiny, a tiny chef who tells me what to do.
Number 7. Pernicious Paternity, 101 Dalmatians. The fur-loving villainous Cruella is notorious for her insults.
Well, what a beautiful day, ma'am. Blue skies, birds singing, the laughter of school children riding on gentle breezes.
Get on with it, you imbecile!
And when the fabulous Glenn Close is delivering them, they have even more zing. This live-action Disney film doesn't pull any punches on the burn scale. The Dearlys announce that they're having a baby, something Cruella quickly implies must have been a mistake.
Is this true?
Yes.
Oh, you poor thing. I'm so sorry.
As you can imagine, this doesn't go over well with the sweet couple. When they add that they're also having puppies, Cruella only had this to say.
You have been a busy boy.
That particular image maybe crosses the line for a kids movie. We guess that's what happens when you try to outwit someone whose name means cruel devil. Number 6. An out-of-date message, The Jungle Book. When this animated tale was released in 1967, it received positive reviews. However, today, we realize the messages are problematic.
No man cub was ever happier. And yet, I knew that someday he would have to go back to his own kind.
Kipling's original story emphasized the idea that everyone should know their place. This point is definitely made in the animated Disney version as well. When Mowgli leaves his jungle friends and goes back to the human village, the moral of the story seems to suggest that everyone might be happier if they stick to what they know.
It was inevitable, Baloo. The boy couldn't help himself. It was bound to happen. Mowgli is where he belongs now.
The themes of segregation and imperialism are widely out of touch, and Disney recognizes this too. If you watch the film on Disney+, it's prefaced with a disclaimer that acknowledges the negative portrayals in the film.
Word has grabbed my royal ear. Have a banana. That you want to stay in the jungle.
Stay in the jungle? I sure do.
Number 5. Words in the Sky, The Lion King. Disney animators are notorious for sneaking in hidden messages and Easter eggs. Not all of them are cute references to older films, though.
Long live the king.
In The Lion King, there's a very adult word some have been able to make out in a pivotal moment of the story. While struggling with memories of his father's death, Simba flops down onto the edge of a cliff.
Was it something I said?
Flower petals and dust float out onto the breeze. Briefly, you can almost swear there are letters formed in the night sky, ones that spell out something rather inappropriate for kids. It's pretty difficult to deny when it's spelled out like that. But
You said you'd always be there for me! But you're not. And it's because of me.
Number 4. No Bears in San Francisco, Inside Out. In this coming-of-age film, Riley is going through the rounds of emotions after her move to San Francisco.
Dad just left us.
Oh, he doesn't love us anymore. That's sad. I should drive, right? Joy?
At one point, Fear is worried that a strange sound outside Riley's bedroom could be a bear, and Anger responds with a quip about seeing a big hairy guy and wondering if that counts as a bear.
What was that? Was it a bear? It's a bear!
There were no bears in San Francisco.
I saw a really hairy guy. He looked like a bear.
In the LGBTQIA community, the term bear can refer to a ruggedly masculine and often hairy man. We don't know for sure if this was the nod the writers intended to make, but given San Francisco's large and prominent queer community, it would be pretty awesome if it was. You might even call this an inside joke.
Congratulations, San Francisco! You've ruined pizza. First the Hawaiians, and now you.
Number 3. Flashing Frame, The Rescuers. Sneaking a scandalous frame into a kid's movie might have seemed like a harmless prank in 1977.
Snoops, you don't have a way with children. You must gain their confidence, make them like you.
Back then, your average viewer couldn't pause the film with a press of a button, and certainly not move through it frame by frame. Jump ahead some 20 years, and viewers of The Rescuers discovered a shocking hidden picture. The moment happens when the 2 orphan rescuing mice are experiencing a perilous takeoff.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
And here we go!
As they fly past a series of buildings, there's a topless woman in one of the windows. It's in 2 non-consecutive frames, so it's not surprising it wasn't discovered until 1999. Evidently, Disney quickly recalled the copies.
Through storm and rain and dark of night.
Never fail to do what's right. All right? Duty calls.
Number 2. Topless Truck Stop, Cars. There are plenty of hidden jokes for adults in Lightning McQueen's journey to redemption.
They say it was amazing. He won 3 piston cups.
He did what in his cup?
Early in the film, the celebrity car gets flashed by 2 fans. There's also a more subtle innuendo that flashes right by the viewer in McQueen's road trip to California.
Officer, talk to me, babe. How long is this gonna take? I gotta get to California pronto.
Where's your lawyer?
As he and Mac debate whether or not to stop for the night, they pass a sign for a rest stop with the name Top Down Truck Stop. In a world of anthropomorphic cars, we'd imagine the tops coming down isn't entirely PG. That's a reference most parents would probably prefer not to explain to their impressionable youngsters.
I know I get that reaction a lot. I create feelings in others that they themselves don't understand.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The Importance of Foot Size, Frozen. One of the things we love about Frozen is the way it questions the love at first sight trope, found in so many Disney films.
I just wasn't looking where I was going, but I'm great, actually.
Oh, thank goodness.
Anna is convinced she and Hans are meant to be together. Everyone around her, however, is not. En route to Elsa, Anna and Kristoff discuss this love connection.
I got mad, and so she got mad, and then she tried to walk away, and I grabbed her glove.
Hang on. You mean to tell me you got engaged to someone you just met that day?
Their entire conversation seems aimed at adults, from Kristoff's relatable reaction to a pretty blatant innuendo thrown in there at the end. Kristoff asks about Hans's foot size, and Anna says it doesn't matter. Considering what foot size is said to correlate to, it's understandable that the pair quickly move on to the next question.
What's his favorite food?
Sandwiches.
Best friend's name?
Probably John.
Eye color.
Dreamy.
Foot size?
Foot size doesn't matter.
Have you had a meal with him yet? What if you hate the way he eats?
Linguini. Oh no. I just realized the context just as I was reading that line. Oh. When I go back and watch this is gonna really freaking get me now.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.